Welcome to the spoken tutorial on embedding mathematics in Xfig. In this tutorial, I shall explain how to create this figure. Observe the mathematical expression in the second block. You can embed any mathematical expression after learning this tutorial. We shall create the figure in the previous slide starting from this figure, which was created in the spoken tutorial on feedback diagrams through Xfig. You should learn this tutorial before starting the current one. Let me now explain what all you need to learn the material taught in this course. I am using Xfig version 3.2, patch level 5. You also need LaTeX and a familiarity with it. You also need image cropping software. PDF crop works on Linux and Mac OS X. We will cover it in this tutorial. Briz is set to work on Windows also, but not covered in this tutorial. Let us go to Xfig. Let us choose the file, then open. If you scroll through the list, we will see the file feedback.fig created in the spoken tutorial on feedback diagrams through Xfig. Let us click it. We will see the figure inside this box. Let us open it. Let us bring it inside. Let us also zoom it. Using the Save As option on File, we will save this figure as maths. Let us save it. We now have the file maths.fig. Let us select Edit and click the text plant. Let me take the mouse here. Let me delete this and enter g of z equals frac z over z minus 1. Make sure that the mouse stays within the box while typing. The default value for flag is normal. Change it to special. Click Done. As the text is long, it overlaps with other entries. Let us move the text outside the box and work with it. Let me click it here. Let me choose grid mode. Once we are satisfied with any changes that we want here, we can put it back inside the box. Let us save this file. Let us export using combined PDF and LaTeX files. File, export, combined PDF, LaTeX. Let us export. There is an error message that I get, but let's not worry about this. Let me go to the terminal. Let me type ls minus lrt. We get a list of files, with the last one being the most recent. The last two files are maths.pdf_t and maths.pdf. Let us give the command open maths.pdf. Let's bring it inside. We can see the block diagram without the mathematical expression. Let me close this. Let us see maths.pdf_t in Emacs editor that I have already opened. It's here. Let me open it. Please note that you do not have to use Emacs. You can use whatever editor you are comfortable with. You can see that the picture environment is used. It also makes use of include graphics and color packages. We need to tell LaTeX to take care of this requirement. Let me now open the file mathsbp.tex. I have already created for this tutorial. I have used article class. I have used color and graphics X packages, as these are used in the file pdf_t, the one we saw earlier. I want empty page style, as I do not want the page number. Finally, I want to include the file maths.pdf_t. Let us invoke the command pdf latex maths-bp in the terminal. We get the message that maths-bp.pdf is created. Let us open it with the command open maths-bp.pdf. We have the file we want. Let me zoom it a little bit. Now that we know that the mathematical expression is working, let us move the text inside the block. Okay, move. Click. Save. Export. It's already in the required language. Export. Let's dismiss this warning. Let me compile it again. Let us click the PDF browser that has the file. Now you see the mathematical expression inside the box the way we want. Let us now see what happens if we do not choose the special flag. Let me come here. Let me edit the text. We change the special flag to normal. Done. Let me save. Let me export. Let me compile. Let me come here. The formula is no longer in the form we want. Let us change the special flag back to special. Save. Export. Pre-compile. You see that the file is in the form we want. Let us now improve the appearance of this formula. In this case, the use of dfrac will make the fraction look better. In view of this, let us change frac to dfrac. Let me click here. Keep the mouse inside the box. Put D here. Done. Save. Export. Export. Let us compile once again using PDF LaTeX. we get the error message undefined control sequence defrag. LaTeX complains because the command defrag is defined in the package amsmath, but we have not included it. We need to include it in the file mathsbp.tech. Let's do it. Let's go to Emacs. Here. Use package amsmath. Let us save the file. Let us compile once again. Let me first exit. Let me now recompile. Now it compiles. Let us click this. We see that the fraction has now come out nicely. We have now achieved our objective of learning how to embed mathematical expressions in Xfig. It is important to note that Xfig does not interpret the LaTeX commands at all. The interpretation is done by the PDF LaTeX command. The LaTeX commands have to be correct and consistent at the time of compilation. We will now explain how to remove the white space around the figure. Let me go to the terminal. Let me type PDF crop mathsbp.pdf. This is the file that we created into maths.out.pdf. PDF crop says one page written on this file. PDF crop takes an input file, trims the space around the figure, and writes out the cropped file in the output file. PDF crop is already installed in my system. If you do not have it, you need to install it first. Let us view this output file by the command open maths.out.pdf. Let me bring it inside. The figure has now become extremely compact. The white space that was here has been completely removed. We can now insert this into documents. Let me close this. Let me close this also. Let me close this also. Let me come back to the slide. The software Brisk can also be used to crop the white space. It is supposed to work on Linux, Mac OS X, and also on Windows. I have checked its working on Mac OS X, but we will not demonstrate it here. We have now come to the end of this tutorial. We have an assignment for you. Make the diagram created in this tutorial more symmetric and beautiful. Try out different mathematical expressions. Try out other options such as flip and rotate, not covered in the spoken tutorial. Try to build different diagrams. Explore the library. Do an internet search and locate information relevant to Xfig. Useful learning material is available at spokentutorial.org. It's here. The concept of spoken tutorials is explained in What is a Spoken Tutorial? You may learn LaTeX using the spoken tutorials available here, which I have downloaded in this tab. The tutorial on mathematical typesetting explains how to create maths in LaTeX. The tutorial on tables and figures explains how to place figures of the type created in this tutorial into documents. This website has a lot of information, including Xfig tutorials.
Welcome to the spoken tutorial on creating new commands in LaTeX. This tutorial will help the learners to create or define new commands to get customized output, redefine the existing commands. To follow this tutorial, you should have knowledge of commands that are necessary to create a document in LaTeX. You should also have knowledge of compiling and producing a PDF output in LaTeX. If not, please go through the relevant LaTeX spoken tutorials on this website. To record this tutorial, I am using Ubuntu Linux 14.04 operating system, TeXworks version 0.5. We all know that commands are special words that are provided to the compiler. Commands start with the backslash and sometimes accept parameters. Example, no indent, textbf, centering. We can define our own custom commands in LaTeX to save time or for the code to look cleaner. Ensure that the custom command you create is not an already existing LaTeX command. To define a new command, we write backslash new command, command within curly braces, definition within curly braces at the beginning of the document. Let us open the TeXworks editor. Pause the tutorial at this point. Download and unzip the files provided in the code files link below the player. You will see some LaTeX code given in the file newcom.tex that you downloaded onto your machine. We will copy and paste the first block of code from this file into our newly opened TeX file. Let's try to understand the program. The definition backslash new command slash /bbr slash mathbb r means that the bbr is the new command, and when used it will typeset r in mathbb font. Note that the required packages are loaded in the preamble. In this case, use package AMS fonts. So instead of mathbbr, we can use /bbr within dollars while typesetting. Let us save the file as newcom.tex. On compilation, we get the PDF output. Observe the letter R in mathbb font. Now we will see new command with parameters. It is typically defined as backslash new command, command within curly braces, parameters in square bracket, definition within curly braces. Let us open a new file in TeXworks. Now switch to our downloaded code file. We will copy the next block of code from our downloaded code file and paste it into our new TeX file. Let us understand the code now. We have backslash new command slash /bb 1 mathbb #1 before the begin document statement. Here /bb is the command. 1 means that the command has one parameter. Mathbb #1 defines the command. #1 means the first parameter. carefully observe the usage after begin document. We use it within dollars because it contains math symbols. /bb followed by open brace and parameter, and again we close the brace. We have used it twice with r as the parameter in the first usage and z as the parameter in the second usage. Save the program as new com p1.tex and compile it. In the output, observe that R and Z are in the Math BB or Blackboard font. Next, let's define a new command with two parameters. Open a new text file. We will copy and paste the next block of code from our downloaded file as shown here. Observe the line new command add to left open parenthesis #1 plus #2 right close parenthesis in the document. This has been used as /add ABC XYZ. Here in the definition, /add is the new command. 2 indicates that it has two parameters. Left #1 plus #2 right is the definition of the command. #1 for the first parameter and #2 for the second parameter. #1 and #2 are replaced by the actual text ABC and XYZ in this case. Let us save as new com p2.tex and compile the tex file. Observe the output. Here the left and right parentheses are added and a plus symbol is introduced between the first and second parameters. Let us now learn about the renew command. Renew command is used to change or override the existing command. The syntax for renew command is \renew command, command within curly braces, definition within curly braces. It is quite similar to new command. Once again, we will open a new tex file. We will copy and paste the last block of code from our downloaded file into our newly opened tex file. Let us understand the program now. The definition renew command /s mathcal s redefines /s. /s normally produces the section symbol, whereas after redefining, /s produces s in calligraphic font. Note that the required package AMS Math is preloaded. Also, we use /s within dollar symbols. Let us now save the file as renew.tex and compile it and see the output. We can see yes in calligraphic font. Come back to the text file. Note that replacing Z for S in the renew command does not work. This is because there is no existing command defined as /Z. Please use renew command only when you are very sure about what you are doing. To summarize, we have learnt new command with parameters, renew command. Assignment: create a new command text BFIT which will convert the given text into bold and italics. Welcome to the spoken tutorial on creating new environments in LaTeX. This tutorial will help the learners to create or define new environments to get customized output, redefine the existing environments. To follow this tutorial, you should have knowledge of commands that are necessary to create a document in LaTeX. You should also have knowledge of compiling and producing a PDF output in LaTeX. If not, please go through the relevant LaTeX spoken tutorials on this website. To record this tutorial, I am using Ubuntu Linux 14.04 operating system, TeXworks version 0.5. Just like new commands, we can define new environments. As the name suggests, the command new environment is used to create or define a new environment. It is used to format blocks of text generally. New environment is a variation of executing few existing commands put together in a sequence. Ensure that the custom environment you create is not an already existing LaTeX environment. The syntax to define a new environment is \new environment, environment name within curly braces, start commands within curly braces, end commands within curly braces. Here, the start commands are executed whenever the environment starts, and end commands are executed whenever the environment ends. Let us open the TeXworks editor. Pause the tutorial at this point. Download and unzip the files provided in the code files link below the player. You will see some LaTeX code given in the file newenv.tex. We will copy and paste the first block of code from this file into our newly opened text file. Let's try to understand the program. Here, new environment blue text means that we are defining a new environment called blue text. Here in the definition, we center the text and color it with blue using begin center, color blue, end center. While using it, we just give begin blue text and end blue text with the intended text between the two. Save the file as new env.tex. Let us compile and see the output. Observe the blue text in the output. Now we will see how to use parameters in environments. New environment with parameter is defined as \new environment, environment name within curly braces, parameters in square bracket, start commands within curly braces, end commands within curly braces. Let's open a new file in TeXworks. Now switch to our downloaded code file. We will copy the next block of code from our downloaded code file. And paste it into our new TeX file. Let us understand the code now. Here in the given code, we are adding a title to the blue text by getting the title as an input parameter. We have just added textbf textit #1/12pt to the code given for the environment without parameter. We use it as begin blue text, my text in blue, and the text, and then end blue text. Save the file as new env p1.tex. Now compile and see the output. We shall see the renew environment now. Renew environment is used to change or overwrite the existing environment. The syntax for renew environment is \renew environment, environment name within curly braces, start commands within curly braces, end commands within curly braces. It is quite similar to new environment. Once again, we will open a new TeX file. We will copy and paste the last block of code from our downloaded file into our newly opened TeX file. Let us understand the code. Renew environment itemize redefines the itemized environment. It is defined as begin center, large, end center. This means that the text should be centered and made to large size. Recall that the itemized environment creates a list according to the original definition. Let's see the usage. The text given within begin itemize and end itemize should be converted to large size and centered according to our definition. Let us save the file as renew env.tex and compile the TeX file. Observe the output. To summarize, we have learned new environment with parameters, renew environment. Assignment: create an environment itemized color which takes the color red, blue, yellow, green as input and creates a list in that color.
Hello and welcome to the spoken tutorial on writing style files in LaTeX. In this tutorial, we will learn how to write a custom style file, import a custom style file in a LaTeX document, and define a standard style file. This tutorial is recorded on Ubuntu Linux 18.04 operating system and TeXworks Editor version 0.6. The steps demonstrated will work in all operating systems. To practice this tutorial, you should be familiar with LaTeX commands. You should also know how to define new command and new environment in LaTeX. If not, then go through the prerequisite LaTeX spoken tutorials on this website. The files used in this tutorial are available in the code files link on this tutorial page. Please download and use them while practicing. Make sure that all the supporting files are kept in the same folder while practicing. Style files are also known as packages. These are supplementary files that increase the functionality of LaTeX. You might have used various packages in your LaTeX document earlier. For example, we import geometry package for defining margins. To reuse the same code many times in the same document, we use new command and new environment. To reuse the same code many times in many documents, we use style files. We usually define our own style file in LaTeX to save time and get cleaner code. The text file containing the content will remain clean if the styles are in a separate sty files. Hence, it is advised to write and use style files. Go to the folder where all the files are downloaded. Open the file mypackage.sty in TeXworks Editor. We will see some LaTeX code written in the file. Let us try to understand the code. This new command definition means that /iitb is the new command. Whenever /iitb is used in a LaTeX document, it will typeset the full name of IITB in bold font. Require package command is used to load the required packages in the style files. We are using require package background for setting the background image. I have defined new command /iitb bg to load IIT Bombay's logo as the background image. So every time instead of loading the image manually, we can use /iitb bg command. We have now successfully created our custom style file. Next, let us see how to use this style file. Please note that we do not compile .sty files. Let's close this file. Now open the custom.tex in TeXworks Editor. The new style file is loaded in the preamble using usePackage command. In our example, we have loaded our style file mypackage. After loading the style file, we use /iitb and /iitb bg commands inside the document section. At the top left in the drop-down, select PDF LaTeX if not already selected. Then click on the green arrow button to compile the file. On compilation, we get the PDF output on the right. Come back to the custom.tex file. Here, we have included the command /IITB BG to display the background image. But we are not seeing that in the output. To display the background image, we may need to compile the code once again. Let us compile it once again. And here is the background image. Sometimes we have to compile the LaTeX code twice if we don't see the expected output. Now let us modify our style file into a standard style file. The reason is, in the real world, you would want to share your style file with others. Ideally, it must adhere to the style file guidelines given by the LaTeX community. The structure of the style file can be summarized into three parts. Identification includes package name and version. Preliminary declarations includes details of the required package and user code. More information on this guideline is available at this link. Go to the folder where the code files are saved. Let us open the file mystdpackage.sty in TeXworks. We have written some definition inside our style file. Let us try to understand the code. Needs text format is used to specify the version of LaTeX in which this style file will work. In our example, it is LaTeX to E. Provide package is used for identification of the package. The package name should be identical to the file name. Here I am using mystdpackage as a parameter and the file name. We will also provide other details like release date and description of the package. From here onwards, we define our commands and definitions. Recall, we have used this code in mypackage.sty file. In input must be the last command in this file. It indicates that the style file ends here. Now we have modified our style file into a standard style file. Next, let's switch back to the LaTeX file custom.tex. In the use package command, change the package name to mystdpackage. Then save and compile the file. We get the same PDF output without any error. This means our new standard style package is working correctly. Once we have created our own style file, we can share this with the LaTeX community too. Upload the created style file on the comprehensive TeX archive network. Provide proper documentation and read the guidelines before uploading. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. Let us summarize. In this tutorial, we learned to write a custom style file, import the custom style file in a LaTeX document, define a standard style file. As an assignment, identify and make a list of different scenarios where creating a style file would be helpful. The video at the following link summarizes the spoken tutorial project. Please watch it. The Spoken Tutorial project team conducts workshops and gives certificates. For more details, please write to us. Please post your timed queries in this forum. Spoken Tutorial project is funded by MHRD, Government of India. The script is contributed by Arun, FOSSEE Summer Fellow 2019. And this is Praveen from IIT Bombay signing off. Thanks for joining.